This is Take 20 with Maddie and Kenzie Ziegler, an iHeartRadio podcast.
Hey guys, it's Maddie
and Kenzie.
Kenzie, what have you been up to?
I actually picked up on this new hobby where I make jewelry, which is
You have
really
like
fun.
a full Depop website for it, don't you?
I know, I actually do.
What's it called? So we can plug it for
Oh my
everyone.
gosh. No. It's called Jewels by Kenz.
Kenzie, like, I feel like you've been doing this for a while, actually, but now you've gotten back into this hobby of, like, making jewelry. She makes, like, the coolest, like, earrings, and she's wearing all of it, actually. She's, like, a walking billboard for herself, if you could see her right now.
Thank you. Well, I actually, I got a compliment in Target the other day from this girl. She's like, where do you get them? I want to find them. I was like, I made them. And she went and bought one.
No way.
Which was really cool.
On your Depop site?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I know.
I love that. I'm currently waiting for mine. But I just told you what I my request. So
I'm gonna make it tonight for you.
Okay. That's amazing. Yeah, but we really I guess also during the pandemic, we had to like find a lot of hobbies to do like while we weren't working.
Mm-hmm. And just locked in the house.
Oh my gosh, that felt like forever. But we we hung out every day. Obviously, we lived together at the time.
Mm-hmm.
What did we do? Like,
we were in this phase where we were like, okay, we're doing nothing, so we're gonna work out religiously. We were so crazy about it.
But like, we'd finish working out and then we'd like eat a whole bag of barbecue chips and play Sims for the rest of the night. Like, it wasn't like really necessarily to like be fit. We were just like bored and wanted to pass the time.
Yeah, we did like Alexis Friends workout.
Yeah.
And I have like our progress photos and everything, and I was like, wow,
Really?
we actually look good right now from like what we
Wow.
But no, we mainly played video games the whole entire time.
The only thing I can play is Sims because Kenzie got me into it.
It's just the best game ever.
Kenzie is a wizard at Sims. If we haven't already have we talked about it yet on the podcast?
I don't know, but
Guys,
I think this is something funny that we need to talk about.
Kenzie literally knows every hack, every cheat, everything on Sims. Like, she is the best player, and she has the cutest
really nice.
furniture, all of the cutest clothes, like, and we recreate ourselves and our family. And like, remember we
built our whole house, and it's perfect.
It literally, we like nailed it identical to our original house. We like did it on Sims.
Yeah, this is the last thing I will talk about Sims, but. So a long time ago, I think this is when I first started playing Sims and I was like obsessed with it. Sims actually put Maddie, like they created Maddie and our dog and put them in the Sims. And I hated my life actually. Yeah, I was so jealous.
But then you were on live stream and they commented, and like, you guys have to look up the video. It is so funny. Kenzie, like, her live reaction of Sims respond. What did they even say on your live stream?
They were just like, you sound amazing, because I was singing and I stopped singing and was jumping around my room, and everyone's like, this is what you get starstruck over.
Yep.
But they DM me all the time. I got a free Sims jacket.
Wow. So you
I'm
can't be
decked out.
mad at me for when they made the Sims thing.
No, but I still want to be in the game.
You should. Like, if they're listening, right, Sims, if you're listening, put Kenzie in the game.
This episode should just be called Sims. Okay.
No.
Well,
moving on. Back to like what we were kind of talking about. What do you like to do? Like, what's an ideal like weekend for you? Like, what activities? What are you doing when you're not working?
When I'm not working, I feel like I just try to hang out with my friends as much as possible. Like, my best friend Dylan and I, this is actually another arts and crafts thing that I think is really weird to say, but it's so fun. And you would actually love it because you're a perfectionist.
Oh.
They're like, they're like these tiny homes, and you have to build them.
What? Like, actually, like on a video game? Or
no, like
way?
in person. They are like these little tiny homes, and you like use hot glue, and you have to build all the furniture, and it's like the most fun thing
Why
ever.
have you never told me about this? I would love to. And can you get like miniature food as well?
It's miniature food, miniature chairs, miniature everything.
That is the cutest thing I've ever heard.
I know.
Wow. Wow.
We do different things. So like, what do you like to do?
I mean, I just like, this is so embarrassing. Oh, okay. First of all, I'll just preface this. Like, for anyone who loves Friends, I'm kind of Monica in a way, and it's really sad, and I don't want to admit it, but I'm just a clean freak. Like, literally, all I do is clean, and Eddie's literally like, Monica, what are you doing? And I just can't help it, but, like, that's what I do to pass the time because I actually love doing it. I just love, like, vacuuming and organizing and sweeping. No, I don't sweep.
That is so random.
But, like,
that like
explains me to a T, if that makes sense.
Does it calm you down? Is that, like,
yes.
Okay.
Like, if I'm stressed, I just start, like, cleaning. Like, it's just a very therapeutic thing for me. And it helps me, like, I'll, like, put on a YouTube video, and I'll just walk around the house and I start, like, doing things in terms of, like, whether it be organized. Even if it's, like, I just also, since moving into my first apartment, if it's not exactly the way that I like it, then I freak out. Like, if Eddie puts something in the wrong place, I'm like, oh, that's not where it goes. And that's, like, hard for me. But I'm also, like, trying to get better about that because they can't read my mind.
Right, exactly.
So I'm trying to get better about that. But otherwise, like, in terms of hobbies, I just love to, like, I love to do makeup. I love to paint. Me and Eddie painted the other day. We went to, like, Michael's and got, like canvases and paint, and it was really fun.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it was really cute. And Boots just, like, watched us. He just sat there and watched us paint. It was so cute.
Did you see that dog on TikTok that can actually paint?
Yes. And I thought it was kind of a joke at first.
Me too, but like, no, he's literally painting.
But isn't that kind of, like, the only thing that worries me is I'm like, what did it take for that dog to learn how to paint? Or was it a natural talent?
Maybe he is just
naturally born with it. He's born with it.
He has a gift.
Those paws are just so talented. Literally.
What is a hobby that we can do together? Well, we actually talked about this. This is mainly, like, playing video games.
Well, we like to go, like, vintage shopping together.
Oh yeah, we do.
We like to talk about shopping on here, don't we? We love clothes. We love, like, I mean, what else? Sometimes, I mean, we should do this more often, but we would, like, when Kenzie first got Ivy, her dog, we went to the park.
Which was a disaster.
It was actually a disaster. We went to the park with our dogs, and it was when Ivy was learning how to walk on a leash, and she was flipping over her leash and screaming, and
oh my god,
and everyone was staring, and the wind was blowing, and our food was blowing. Like, it was just.
And we were trying to read our books, and Ivy would just, like, bite the book or something.
Oh my god, that was the one we were in the phase of reading books. Oh my gosh,
I was just saying I need to start reading again.
That's why I'm saying we need to join a book club.
We should make our own book club.
Yeah, because we'll definitely hold ourselves accountable.
I used to be in Mom's book club.
What?
Mom had a book club with Emily's friend, Emily's mom, and Emily. It was us four in a book club.
And did you actually follow through?
No, we never read a book.
Exactly. Exactly my point. That's why. So if anyone has any good recommendations for book clubs,
yes,
let us join.
Or just books in general.
I think it's something like that was a hobby we used to love. Like when we were younger, I remember like I read all the Juna B. Jones books.
Okay, but you definitely did cry when it was time to read a book or fall asleep.
Yes, but no, I'm talking before we were homeschooled. Like when we were actually in school, in elementary school, I would love to, like, I loved reading. I feel like we read so much. Like, we were always in the library, always exchanging books, like, always doing that. And then we became homeschooled. My favorite book, though, that I read while being homeschooled was Wonder. That was my all-time favorite book. Oh, I love it so much. I love that.
I tried to read it, but I just watched the movie. But
I think the book is better, especially because it's so cool that with that character, you get to imagine your own, like, version of what the character looks like, because he has like the deformed face. And I think it's so interesting to, like, as a kid, your mind is just like full of bright, just like so much imagination and just bright colors and everything. And I feel like as a kid you just like think of the coolest things. I don't know.
Right. No, I totally get that.
Wait, were you like a girly girl or a tomboy? Like, I know this is so off topic, but I'm just like wondering in terms of even books, like, what did you gravitate towards? Like, what was the...
Well, okay, dress-wise, like, I was always such a girly girl. We both were, I think.
Mom's
like, we would wear Justice, like, sparkles, skirts, like, everything. Which is crazy now, because I don't really consider myself, like, a girly girl now. I wouldn't consider myself a tomboy either. it just changes.
It changes every day. In terms of like, I guess like the hobbies you do are kind of like, obviously it doesn't specify in terms of like tomboy, girly or tomboy, but like,
I don't know.
Like, I feel like you're a very mix. Like, you could either be sitting there making jewelry and making cute stuff, or you could literally be, like, doing some sort of crazy activity with your boyfriend and, like, I don't know.
Playing video games.
Or playing video games. Kenzie's, like, a little gamer. It's so cute.
I know. Well, I don't know. I definitely am not a girly girl, though.
I wonder, like, how much have our, like, hobbies changed as we've, like, grown up, though? Like, what did we do when we'd play, like, Barbies or we'd play with our American Girl dolls? You know how lucky we were to have American Girl dolls?
Oh my gosh, Mom spoiled us so much.
Like, we're so lucky we had American Girl dolls because that is like, now looking back, they're so expensive.
So expensive, and I would beg Mom, like,
beg. Yeah.
I don't think I understood how much they were.
Of course.
But she would always give in, and it was just, now I feel so bad about it.
I know, but I feel like we gave all of our American Girl dolls to, like,
our baby
cousins and like friends that like some kids that whose parents like wouldn't kind of like make that weren't able to get that we would give them American Girl.
This one time at dance, this little girl, I don't remember her name, but I had Samantha with me at the dance studio, which by the way, Samantha is like a really rare American Girl doll apparently, and I just gave her away to this kid, and the mom went up to Mom and was like, "Thank you so much. Tell your daughter thank you so much." And my mom was so mad at me because it was like, now Samantha would be so expensive, you know?
Yeah, wow. That's good. But Kenzie was like that. Like, this is so off topic, but like Kenzie would, so at our dance studio, we'd obviously be there for hours and hours and hours. So my mom would give us $1 bills because there was vending machines, so we could get like little snacks throughout the night while we were dancing. And Kenzie would come home and just be like, "Oh, Mom, you owe these 3 moms like this much money." And she was like, "Where did your money go?" She's like, "Oh, I gave it away to like all my friends." So like she would just pass around like, "Oh, you want a $1 bill? Here you go." Yeah. Like, and then she would end up like owing more. Like, if she went with money, she would come back to my mom and be like, "I actually owe people money because I gave all mine away. So people actually had to pay for me." Like,
I still do that. I give my friends my clothes, and
it's honestly thanks to Mom because she's such a giving person, and I feel like we learned that from her.
I know
so much.
What is your ideal like date night activity?
Like if we're going out,
staying in, anything.
Usually what happens is, well, me and Eddie have this favorite spot, this Italian restaurant that's like in Venice. You went there. Oh. So good there.
For my birthday.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And we go there very regularly. Like, we call, I just say hi, and they're like, "Oh, Maddie, you want to come in tonight?" Like, they know our voices because we go there so often. It's hilarious. So we love to go there. And then usually what happens is we'll get like Go Greek, which is my favorite Greek frozen yogurt place. It's delicious. And then we go home and literally we're like I feel like every time, I feel like you're the same way. Like, as soon as I go out, I'm just like, I want to go home. I just like, I'm such a homebody.
I never used to be like that.
Yeah. I know that's changed for you a lot. I feel like in terms of like your activities that you do have changed so much.
Yeah. I think my ideal date night, like Dakota and I do this a lot. We get food and we go to the beach and like eat it on the beach.
That's so cute. I love that.
Because, I mean, when we do go to dinner, we go to like Catch because it's like, you know, once in a blue moon, literally.
Right. Like the occasion that you do go out, you're just like, you go to a fancy.
Right. But we mainly just like eat at home or at the beach.
Yeah. It's also so much fun, like when we do activities together with our boyfriends. That's so fun.
I know.
If we all go to the beach and we'll literally go. There's like this amazing coffee spot and it's like / cafe on the way to the beach, and we'll like go pick that up, and then we'll go to the beach, and the two of them will surf, and me and Kenzie just sit there. Actually, Kenzie got in the water.
Don't listen.
And she got smacked by her longboard. We have it on video. It is hilarious.
Oh my god, I gave up at that point. But actually,
have you done it since?
The week after that, Eddie took me surfing, and he like actually taught me, because these kids are like, "Hey, just go out there. You'll be okay."
Especially Eddie. He's like, "You're going to be great. Yeah. Just go out with all the rocks and all the you're fine."
Oh, I actually thought I was not okay. But Eddie actually taught me, and he's a really good teacher.
Yeah.
But I'll probably never do it again.
But that's the thing. Like, that's the difference. My hobbies are like, I'm just going to play it safe and sweep the floor. And he's like, I'm just going to go. It's amazing. I wish I had your courage. Like, I'm such a wimp. You know what's crazy? Side note, this is so embarrassing. I don't know if I should even say this. So I'm deathly afraid of sharks. That's my biggest fear. And I used to go in the water a lot, in the ocean. Like, when we'd go on vacation, we'd always go in the ocean. Mm-hmm. And then recently, a few months ago, Eddie and I went to Cabo, and he every day was like, just come in the ocean with me, like, please. I was like, no. And then finally one day he was like, just come down. So I like walked down and I stood with my feet in the water and I started crying.
Did you actually?
I started crying.
And wait, you're that scared?
And he was like, wait, what's happening? Like, are you okay? And I was just like, I'm going to get eaten by a shark. I was convinced.
There is no way that actually you were that scared.
Yeah,
That's so sad.
But it made me so embarrassed because I was like, we used to go in the ocean all the time, and it's just like, I'm weird.
I'm definitely scared of the ocean because if you really think about it, you don't even know what's in the ocean.
But that's the thing. What we do know that is in there is already scary enough. Imagine what we don't know.
Right, that is true. That's why like I get scared of the ocean. But I mean, I kind of just move past it. I'm like, hey, if something happens.
I know, and
I have Eddie to drag me.
That's true. But yeah, it's just so unpredictable. You never know.
Oh yeah,
you never
for sure.
know. Yeah.
Are we talking about hobbies or are we talking about the beach? That's the question.
I mean, I feel also back to the beach really fast. We're just super off topic, but it's just like honestly, I'm so sad because one, how fun would it be to go surfing with your boyfriend? And his friends and you and like everyone. Right. But two, how beautiful is the ocean? Like I can appreciate it, but I don't like I just fear it. Which is a bad thing. I feel like you can't go into the water with fear.
True.
That's why I was like, I'm not going in. If I'm crying and I'm scared, then I'm just like, I can't go in.
I actually I keep talking about it, but I'm like, I didn't know you were that scared of something to where you like actually freak out. But then don't go in the ocean.
The more you know.
Just don't go in the ocean.
I'll just watch from afar with some binoculars. Imagine I'm like sitting there just like.
You would do that.
I brought Boots to the beach once. Oh yeah, does Ivy like the beach?
She thinks the sand is food.
Oh.
So she just eats it. Like jumps in, rolls around, eats it, and then like I bring her home and she's just like so dirty. But she loves the ocean. She like runs in like on the shore and likes to put her toes in the water.
That's so cute.
I know.
Boots literally sat under my legs and shook. He was just like sitting there, and I was like, "Boots, wanna come for a little run?" He's like sitting there shaking.
The most Boots thing I've ever.
It's literally me. We are one and the same.
Ivy's very much like me too.
Yeah, literally.
She's always a wreck.
No, you're not like, always a wreck.
No, like her hair is always a mess. And my hair is always a mess.
No, your hair is like sleek and gorgeous right now.
Yeah, you should have seen it this morning.
You're doing so much better at your hair and makeup. Just want to say, side note.
Thank you so much. I've recently picked that up.
You've been getting good for like months. I feel like that's another thing that has like as you've gotten older, you've gotten so good at doing your hair and makeup. But I think it's like thanks to me.
No, actually, like I really couldn't have done my makeup. Like if I do your makeup, it would look terrible. Like if I did my, you know what I mean?
We need to do that.
But when I do my own makeup, it just works.
Yeah. Well, you look gorgeous.
You always look gorgeous, girl.
Thank you. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed us rambling about nothing.
We always say this at the end of
I know,
every
but
episode.
that's just well, first of all, we always feel the need to explain ourselves. Don't know why. But two, I feel like either people can relate to this or this is just boring. Maybe this is just like background noise for you.
I hope so. That would be cool.
Well, hope you enjoyed.
Bye, guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Thanks so much for taking 20 with us. If you had fun, please give us 5 stars.
You can follow us on Instagram at Take20Podcast.
Email us at take20@iheartradio.com.
Or you can call us at 844-4TAKE20.
See you next time.
Bye.
I hope you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that like button down below. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments below what else you would like to see. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.